Hi, it's Marco from Reef Market PR, the editor of Punchline magazine, and welcome to Punchline Talks today. I'm with Peter Langley-Smith. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Mark. Nice to see you.
He's the managing director of Reef Group, who've built this fantastic building. Here we are at the Forum, Digital Forum. 107 million quid, going up not too fast. Is it on time and is it on budget, Peter?
It is, Mark. It is, I'm pleased to say, and we're standing here on the 6th floor of the main office building of the Forum, which is shortly due to complete. And it's worth perhaps just highlighting a bit of you can see out of the window to give some context.
Some of the geography of it as well, obviously. Now, over there, that's the railway station, the bus station over there as well. Obviously, we swing round and there's the cathedral. Ben jumping out the way, there's the cathedral over there. King Square is down here. So, what is what, please, Pete?
So, what we can see here is a bridge linking the office buildings with the hotel. Opposite you is the roofscape of the hotel, so that is a new restaurant and bar that sits on top of the 130-bed hotel with a nice roof terrace and balcony overlooking all of the public realm and amenity. And then as you move round to the left, you can see some office space. That's what we refer to as plot 2, but has been pre-let in its entirety to Fast Host, who are currently in fitting out and will be in and trading and sort of sitting behind desks in December of this year, so only a matter of weeks away.
So Fast Host have that whole complete block?
The entire block, which is 24,000 square foot gross, just about 19,000 square foot of net office space.
Okay, and how much office space is still to let on these 6 floors that we have here?
This building's 89,000 square foot net. On the first floor there's a commitment from Reef to take about 15 to 20,000 square foot of space for a sort of co-working offer, which will offer flexibility for occupiers in the building to flex up and down as their needs request, as their needs demand. And then the balance of the building is being marketed currently.
Okay, and have you got any other interest from any other parties? Obviously we've got Fast Host, we've got the hotel, we've got the car park. It sort of says in the press releases that 70% of it's less, but not this bit here. What are we looking at, Pete?
Yeah, we've got some really encouraging conversations ongoing, especially on the back of the Fast Host news, demonstrating that obviously the space is very much aligned to sort of corporate requirements in terms of quality and expectation. So those conversations are advancing with a number of those different occupiers, and we're excited as we draw close to completion to bring those people in, show them the space so they can touch and feel it.
Okay, can we have a little walk around as well? We spin around and just walk around this side so we can see the actual size. So what sort of size office is this? How much space is it?
So on the top floor you've got 6,000 square feet. The floor plates generally are 12,000 square feet. They're very flexible, they're divisible. So we've tried very hard to design the space to be as sort of future-proofed and forward-thinking as it can be, to give that inherent sort of tenant-occupier flexibility, as this will be here for a lot longer than the first occupier in terms of what it's offering.
And I suppose in the future we don't know what it's going to be looking like, people working from home, or do you believe they're all going to come back in the office?
I firmly do, and if you talk to the occupiers that we are talking to, in getting corporate growth, in attracting the best talent, you need to be in the best environment. So whether that's physically close to all the transport nodes like the train station, the bus station, the town centre amenities, city centre amenities, but also the space itself being of the highest quality. And we are very, very confident that rings true in the case of Gloucester, where there are companies already saying to us, we are growing, we want to attract the best talent, and this is the only place that we can credibly do that.
Now this is one hell of a view, looking out over here in our magnificent city. There is a glorious cathedral, and the other cathedral over there, which is King's Home, obviously. Indeed. You can see it from here too. I didn't realise actually how close we are to King's Home. There we go, from dog walk, something like that. Anyway, and there's our friends down there, or Robert Limbrick, always like to wave at them. So what are you really proud about this sort of development of this actual building itself? Is there one thing that really sticks out for you, Peter?
I think the truth is we believe the whole scheme in totality is completely transformational. The scale of it in the context of Gloucester, the scale of it in the context of the region, the quality of it, this would be fit for purpose in any regional city in the UK, whether that was London itself, Bristol, Birmingham. It is truly transformational. We also firmly believe that the commitment from the City Council and the work that Reef have done partnering with them on the Forum has been absolutely integral in securing and giving the university confidence to take space in the form of Debenhams, King Square regeneration. So all of these spaces are sort of greater than the sum of their parts. They're actually demonstrating already the impact that regeneration can have, in that it's beyond just the footprint of the space itself. It's the sort of the seepage and the osmosis into the wider city centre environment.
And being an ex-director of the Urban Regeneration Company, this obviously was part of that magnificent 7, this slot over here. We just quickly wheel around, if that's all right, because I want to go over here, because that's the other part of the regeneration, is over there by the railway triangle, which we can actually clearly see where Morrison's is, and the sport, can't remember the name of it now, big orange building over there anyway, and along there is all going to be new flats and apartments and all the rest of it. There is such great regeneration here, and there's an awful lot of money pumped into it. Is there one last thing you'd like to say to not just Gloucesterians, but to the wider county and to the business community, and further afield our audience reaches?
I would say 2 things really. I would encourage and hope that everyone locally, the Gloucester population is incredibly proud, because this is a scheme they should be proud of. And I would say to the wider community and the business community, come and see it, because you need to be in it, you need to touch and feel it, and you need to see these glorious views and the quality of the space in person to truly understand how remarkable it is.
Peter, always great to see you. Thanks ever so much for giving Punchline Gloucester.
Take care.